Kids back in the classroom this week. More Minnesota students are learning right from the comfort of their own home. According to data from the Minnesota Department of Education, last year Minnesota had more than 29,000 students in Minnesota that were homeschooled, which is a 10% increase from the previous year. So why the increase? In the National Household Education Survey, parents said that they homeschooled their children for a variety of reasons, with the majority of them doing it because they're concerned about school safety, drug use, or negative peer pressure. Others were dissatisfied with how the curriculum was taught, or they wanted to include religious teachings. I caught up with a Minnesota mom who homeschools her kids to hear why she decided to go that route.
So, in some ways, COVID kind of forced us to homeschool because we didn't want a really awkward school experience for her. But we had already kind of started thinking, okay, well, so many people homeschool, so many people we know homeschool, there's tons of resources. And I just kind of felt like homeschooling could be an option for our family. Moving to Red Wing, moving to a smaller town.
And that's Angela McGuire there. She teaches both her 9-year-old daughter, Alyssa, and 6-year-old son, Will, from their home in Red Wing. She told me that she wasn't surprised that more families are going that route.
I'm not surprised that when people got like a taste for it, they could say, like, oh, we could do this. There's so many online options too. You don't have to do what we do, which is teach every subject. You can have someone else teach subjects, but they're just doing it at home. Again, in that really safe environment.
According to the Minnesota Department of Education, homeschools are predominantly financed by the parents. However, Minnesota does have non-public pupil aides that parents may claim by September 15th of each year through their public school district superintendent's office to help. Now, you can learn more about homeschooling and getting that financial aid. I've posted an article at KARE11.com. But again, September 15th, that is next Sunday, I believe. So you have a week from this Sunday. If you're thinking of homeschooling, want to learn more about it, get that aid.
Yeah, the pandemic changed a lot of things for a lot of people.
Right. The fact that 29,000 kids last year were homeschooled and
Yeah.
10% increase is huge.
That's a big deal. Yeah. Interesting.